Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is hopefully, if I remember and if I manage to stick with it, going to be the start of a series. So they're going to be kind of short videos, I'm intending anyways, and it's going to be makeup inspired by tropical birds, or not at all tropical, kind of just like colourful, brightly coloured birds. I was trying to think of a series to do, and I originally was planning on doing something like Disney themed or summery themed, but I feel like they're so basic and already done a lot. So I figured I'll go with tropical birds instead, and I'm going to start the series off with the Scarlet Maccaw. The lights on the screen a bit, but you can see. So they're red, yellow, blue, and a bit of green on them. I'm going to try and base like my face makeup around them as well, but it's mostly going to be my eyeshadow. Hence, I've already laid down my base, and I won't really talk much through my other products in the video, other than like the look that I'm doing. So I'm just going to get my supplies ready and then we're going to jump straight into the look. I'll probably point out also, I don't know when you're going to be seeing this, the outfit, yes, I am filming this on the same day as my mixed up brushes challenge. I literally applied it, filmed the video, applied it and then took it straight off again. So now I can do the Scarlet Maccaw one. So this is probably going to be quite basic. I've seen other like tropical birds where it's like full face paint, but this is going to be basic eyeshadow inspired by the birds. So for this, I've decided I'm going to start with red through my crease. So I'm using my Marvelous Mattes palette. I feel like this is going to be in every one of these videos, just because it's a rainbow palette. So I'm going to use the red from the Marvelous Mattes and blend that all the way through my crease to start off. This brush isn't blue, it's just stained. It's a Daxie Beauty brush. I'm using red as the crease colour because Scarlet Maccaws are Scarlet Maccaws, so they're mostly red. It's a shame this red isn't super vibrant because they are very vibrant birds, but it's enough to give you the impression of what it's meant to be. So the next step is going to be to apply the yellow because that is the next shade in a Scarlet Maccaw, and it's a colour that I think will blend quite nicely with the red and it'll match quite nicely with the red. So I'm going to clean up my lid and cut my crease, and then I will apply this bright yellow all over the lid. So I've just cleaned up the edges, went a little bit too far in on that one. I'm not 100% sure how that happened, and I've also kind of cut the crease. The reason I kind of cleaned it up was obviously to give more of a sharp look, to give literal wings. Unfortunately this red looks very pink, but it'll do. So I'm just going to take that yellow, that bright yellow that I mentioned, and pack this onto here. This brush is far too big, whoopsie. So just to add an extra pop of colour, an extra bit of shimmer, not realistic to the real bird, but obviously I want to have a bit of fun with it, I'm going to go into my Daxie Beauty palette. Daxie Beauty is where I got my lashes from, so I'll link them down below if you want to go check them out. So I'm going to take the gold up in this top corner and apply just a little bit of gold over the yellow, just because if you've been here a while you'll know that I apply glitter to like every look. But this is going to be a bit more subtle glitter because it's not really got much to stick to, it's kind of just going to sit on top. Which is probably going to mean it's going to transfer all over my face, but that's fine. Can't really see it on camera. I'm just going to deepen up my crease slightly because that yellow's kind of bled into it. So before I do underneath my eyes, I'm just going to go quickly apply the rest of my base makeup. So I'll just apply my foundation, concealer and probably like bronzer off camera, and then I'll get into the rest of the makeup. So to colour underneath my eyes, now that I've done my base makeup, I'm going to use the Daxie Beauty palette again, and I'm going to take this deep blue. I wouldn't usually put such a deep blue under my eyes without it being in the lid colours, but obviously I wanted to try and include as many colours from the Scarlet Maccaw as possible. So I'm just going to take some of that blue. I'm aware this does look a little ridiculous, but I'm just trying to replicate the bird, don't judge me. So then Scarlet Maccaws also have a little bit of green on them, so what I'm going to do is take the green shimmer and apply that to my inner corner. The green on Scarlet Maccaws is darker and I think a little more like it's tiny little flecks, but I'm just going to use the lighter green just so I can use it as a highlight while still incorporating the colour. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara. So for my top lashes I will be using this Extreme Colour Lengthening Mascara in black, but then for my bottom lashes I'm going to use the same mascara but in blue just because the eyeshadow is blue. I'm going to go do this off camera because my mascara face is horrifying. You can't really see it on camera, that's why I bought false lashes and ended up not liking them, but I've applied my mascara, so I'm going to move on to some blush. So I'm going to use this Cheek Kit by Revolution, and I'm going to use this shade down here, which isn't really much of a blush shade. I keep saying it whenever I use it. It is not made for my skin tone, but I am going to use it now because with it being a Scarlet Maccaw themed look, even though I'm going to look sunburnt, it makes more sense when you realise that Scarlet Maccaws are literally scarlet. So it doesn't matter if I look sunburnt. Toasty. Oh, good God. Good God. Okay, maybe it's a bit too toasty. Looking like I've come out of a damn pantomime. And then to highlight my face, I'll be using the same palette and I'll use this gold shade, which again is too dark for me, but goes well with the gold on the eye and the yellow on a Scarlet Maccaw. It does look ridiculous on me, but you can just see it on camera, the gold. And then I'm going to take the lighter shade, this champagne shade, to highlight my nose because their beaks are more of like a cream white colour. So then lastly I need to do my lips. I've just realised I never set my face, one moment. So for my lips I'm going to attempt to use this Urban Beauty like nude lipstick. Lipsticks aren't great quality, so we'll see how it works. And then I'm going to top it with a little bit of this Studio London Superdrug lip gloss because it's shiny and I don't know, I felt like it. I could have left it with a nude lip because, as I said, Scarlet Maccaws have like a light coloured beak, I'm pretty sure, but so this is the completed makeup look in comparison to the bird itself. So let me know how you think I did, and if you have any other tropical birds or colourful birds that you think could translate well into a makeup look, let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions about any of the other face products I've used that I didn't mention, leave that in the comments as well. And yeah, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!